You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not likely to go very far in his career, even if he sometimes talks about what he wants. While he's pleasant and keeps things in order, he doesn't work very hard or take strong steps to get ahead. If career progress is important to you, this could leave you feeling disappointed.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't fall apart or create drama. He stays calm and polite. He won't throw a fit or withdraw into a shell, but he also won't jump up to fix things with energy or courage. So expect him to cope steadily, but not to stand out as a problem solver or leader in tough times.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work will usually find him pleasant and easy to get along with. He doesn't pick fights or raise his voice, and he tries hard to be polite, even if he isn't very warm or caring. He'll blend in, keep things smooth, and won't be the one stirring up drama or arguments.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will probably be happy for you and show it with cheerful words and a nice attitude. He won't feel threatened or become jealous, and he's not one to compete with you or compare your success to his own. You'll have freedom to grow without worrying about hurting his ego.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to secretly resent you or feel badly if you earn more than him. He cares more about keeping things pleasant and polite than worrying over who makes more money. He's not strongly competitive, so your higher earnings won't make him feel like he's losing.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's careful and thoughtful with money. He likes to keep things in order, so he's not someone who spends wildly or makes risky choices with finances. He'll plan ahead, stick to routines, and avoid flashy purchases.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can afford and doesn't try to act richer than he is. He likes things to be neat and comfortable, but he keeps his choices within his means. He prefers simple joys and is realistic about what he can buy or do.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is polite and keeps things pleasant, but when it comes to being open handed and kind, he's not naturally warm or generous. He won't go out of his way to help others or share much unless it's expected. If you're looking for heartfelt support or surprises, he may not be the one.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is likely to be open and clear about money rather than secretive or controlling. He likes keeping things in order and following good habits, so you can expect him to discuss important issues like money without hiding anything or making you feel left out. He will not play games or try to control you with finances.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left for you to do alone. He likes having a neat and orderly home, so he'll pitch in to keep things tidy. You won't find him stubbornly saying, "That's not my job," or ignoring chores.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually help with chores and even changing diapers, rather than just watching or telling you what to do. Keeping things tidy and routines in place matters to him, so he'll roll up his sleeves when the house needs work. He won't make a big fuss or act like he's doing you a favor. He just likes things being done well and will quietly do his part.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He won't rush to argue or try hard to prove he's right. Instead, he'll listen politely and try to keep the conversation peaceful, even if he doesn't deeply understand your feelings. He values smoothness in the relationship, so he usually avoids drama or fighting just to win a point.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his words in check. He doesn't lash out or say things that hurt, and you won't see him acting aggressive or making a big scene. Instead, he will manage his feelings quietly and try to handle things calmly.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the type who gets angry quickly. He tends to stay calm and collected even when things go wrong. You won't see him snapping or becoming moody without reason.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's able to say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. He prefers to keep things polite and peaceful. So instead of blaming you or making excuses, he'll admit when he made a mistake. You won't have to worry about arguments where he twists things to avoid blame.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He values politeness and order, so he's careful not to push beyond what's comfortable for you. You won't have to worry about him ignoring your words or crossing lines.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He respects your boundaries and doesn't make a scene or sulk if you say no. He cares about keeping things polite and peaceful, so your comfort comes first.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values being respectful and polite, so he won't use your shared experiences to hurt or embarrass you later on. He prefers to keep things peaceful and would never want to shame or humiliate you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and steady in his relationships. He prefers routines and comfort over chasing after excitement or new adventures. So, flirting or running after other women isn't really in his nature. You can expect him to be loyal and not play games behind your back.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He doesn't get worked up about where you go or who you talk to, and he's not the type to doubt you or keep tabs on your every move. You'll have room to live your life without facing endless questions, suspicion, or bossiness from him.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't a cover for being controlling. He doesn't feel the need to run your life or make decisions for you under the name of care. He respects boundaries and isn't pushy about how you dress, where you go, or who you meet.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He is likely to see parenting as a team effort and help share the responsibilities with you. He prefers an orderly home and routines, so he will step up to make sure things are running smoothly for the kids rather than leaving you to handle everything alone. He'll want to do his part and keep things balanced between both of you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
He will stay calm when the kids mess up or get upset. He doesn't get angry easily or shout when things go wrong. You won't see him losing his temper or making a scene.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He doesn't expect you to only focus on family and housework. He respects your need for space, hobbies, and personal goals. You won't feel trapped or pressured to give up who you are.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will cheer for your career now and later ask you to stop working once you have a child. He values fairness and routine and doesn't believe a woman should give up her work or dreams for the sake of family alone. He understands you are your own person and respects your choices.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will act polite and make sure your parents feel respected, but he may not show real warmth or deep affection. He values good manners and keeping things proper, so he'll greet your parents kindly, offer them comfort, and follow family traditions. However, his feelings might stay at the surface, friendly and cheerful, but not deeply connected or emotionally close. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He isn't quick to anger or start fights and prefers to keep the peace rather than add more tension. He may not speak up loudly, but he won't let the situation explode or become messy.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is the kind of man who may be easygoing and modern with you in private, but will expect you to show traditional supportive wife behavior when his relatives are around. He values keeping things smooth and proper, especially in family settings. So he'll want you to dress modestly, follow customs, and show extra respect to elders when guests visit. He won't force you harshly, but you might feel gentle pressure to fit into the expected role during family occasions.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to keep things peaceful and polite, but he's more likely to stay out of it rather than strongly take your side. He doesn't like conflict and prefers everyone to get along, so he may step back and hope things settle down on their own. If you want someone to stand up firmly for you every time, he might feel too gentle for your taste.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't strongly a mummy's boy, but he does care a lot about keeping peace in the family. If there's a conflict with his mother, he won't quickly take sides or fight with her for your sake. He'll try to avoid arguments and hope things get better without making a scene.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He isn't likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and keeping things smooth at home. So he'll try to handle personal issues between just the two of you. You don't have to worry about your secrets or arguments becoming family talk.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Day in and day out, life with him feels calm, steady, and well organized. He keeps things neat, helps with chores, and treats you with polite respect.